Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Hashemiah. First, I'd like to give honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakal Kadash. I'm going to give all the honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, peace, and citations to all you Akim Alkat out there that follow Yah, Bahashem, Yahushai with truth and sincerity. I'd like to say shalom. The honors to the elect that are scattered abroad. And the title of this video is going to be called Wars and Rumors of Wars. Okay, Wars and Rumors of Wars. See at least one maybe. Shalaki, I don't know. I think I pressed something wrong. All right, we good. Shalaki for the light. I was trying to, find a good angle for the phone, but hope this video is very edifying. Now, the news went out today that Russia warships have arrived in Cuba. And this is Vietnam Cold War Part 2, man. It's not just the Russian ships that arrived at Cuba, but hey, there's going to be a draft. Okay, there's going to be a draft. A draft, and there's a war is coming, man. Something big is about to happen. This is Russia. It says Russian military. This is CBS News. All right. Let me see if y'all got it. There we go. So it says Russia's military exercise in the Caribbean. Here's what to expect. 3 Russian ships and a nuclear-powered submarine are expected to arrive in Cuba this week ahead of military exercises in the Caribbean. Officials says while the exercises are considered a threat to the United States, American ships have been deployed to the shadows to Russia. U.S. officials told CBS News. The Russian warships are expected to arrive in Havana on Wednesday and stay until next Monday. Cuba's foreign ministry said in a statement, a U.S. official told CBS News national security correspondent David Martin, the U.S. intelligence community has insisted that the submarine in the group is nuclear powered, but it isn't carrying nuclear weapons. So as you put in a short term, the Cold War is happening again. Because remember, Cuba is not allied to America. Cuba is not part of the United Nations. Okay, so Russia could park in Cuba's parking lot with no problem, behind America's back. And Cuba and Russia doesn't like America. So, hey, man, we coming to some crazy times. It says, we have no indication and no expectation that nuclear weapons will be at play here in these exercises or embarked on those vessels. White House National Security spokesman John Kirby told CBS News senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe last week. So, hey, man, they don't know if the submarine has weapons or don't have weapons. But as far as they know, that there's going to be warships and submarines that's going to arrive in Cuba this week. Okay. And you know how the U.S. is. America like how they did in Vietnam. They always want to put their nose in everything, man. Nah, man, this is none of your business. Matter of fact, your business is done. America is finished. It's through. This place is about to collapse. This is Matthew 24. This is Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall have wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, earthquakes in divers places. Right, and this is all part of prophecy. All right, wars and rumors of wars. We're hearing that, the enemies of the United States are parking their submarines and battleships in Cuba. And not just any enemy, Russia, man. The U.S. doesn't like Russia. And eventually they're gonna go to war with each other. As a matter of fact, World War III just already started. All right. I was watching a podcast that World War III already started. It started in May 2022. Okay, we're in World War III already. And the guy in the podcast said, nuclear bombs are not going to be happening at the start. It's going to be happening at the end. And we're coming to the end of World War III, and that's going to be what? RFID chip, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the ICBM missiles. A lot of things about to pop off, man. Jacob's trouble. This big event that's about to occur is going to change everything that you see in your life, man. Nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. We already had an earthquake in 2024 this year, okay, right? A few days before the eclipse. And that's a biblical prophecy, okay? All these are the beginning of sorrows. So all these are the beginning of sorrows. It's Jeremiah 30:7. Last for that day is great. All right, it's Jeremiah 30:7. Last for that day is great, so none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Right, and Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. Okay, you know what's right around the corner as well? That draft. A lot of these dudes, man, from 18, matter of fact, from 16 and 24 about to be drafted. And you women that think you're not gonna be drafted, you feminists, y'all gonna get fucking killed, man. Y'all gonna get drafted too. If Ukraine are drafting the elder and the females, all right, the women, they're gonna draft y'all, man. Not Ukraine, but America. America's gonna draft you women. Y'all not safe from this shit. And they gonna need all arms, man. They gonna need all hands on deck for this war to come. And you little niggas are gonna get squashed, man. This is Second Edges 16. Second Edges 16. Where is that? Second Edges 16 and 34. Let me see. Yep, this I'm gonna start at 32. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old. Her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man travel there through. Right, in the time to come, in Jacob's trouble, nobody's gonna take care of these cities. All right, so like they show you in that video game, The Last of Us, the apocalypse occurred and cities became jungles, man. Streets became fields of grass and vineyards. All right, they show you that in I Am Legend. They show you that in these apocalyptic movies, when there's nobody taking care of these cities, when there's nobody cleaning the streets or paving the road or construction work. All right, trees, vegetation will grow through. Shalom, Yahbashim Yahshua, Bashim Rakah. Trees and everything will grow through. And nobody's gonna cut the trees down. Nobody's gonna cut the vegetation out the streets. You ever walk through you ever walk through the hood and there's grass growing through the concrete sidewalk? Imagine that times more, 10 times more. Imagine seeing a tree coming through growing through a street, man. That's what's about to that's what about to occur. And guess what it says? It says 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. Their husbands shall perish of famine. Right. So you women out here that say I don't need no man. Hey man, any form of male figure in your life will perish, is going to die. Your husband, your son, your brother, your uncle, your cousin. Hey, any male figure, your boyfriend is gonna die by the sword and the famine. And they're gonna be a lot of men are actually no, a lot of men and women These women are not safe out here, man. Y'all gonna be drafted too. A lot of women, a lot of men and women are going to be drafted in the war, man. The second Corinthians 15 and 5. 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. That's what's about to occur. Okay? The sword, what's the modern day sword? The gun, famine, there's not going to be no food. Or not just that, any form of resources that people need in their everyday life. Death and destruction. You're going to see a lot of death out here. You people are going to lose your kids, your loved ones. All right? And nobody's going to take care of their bodies, man. Nobody's going to take care of their bodies. This is Revelations 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Right. So there's going to be a lot of dead bodies throughout the street. They show you that in the movie. They show you that in the movie Bushwick at the end. You saw all them dead bodies in the street. Hey, wherever you die at, you're going to lay there and die, man. And nobody's going to pick up your body and put you in a funeral casket. No, none of that shit, man. Where you die at is where you're going to rot at. Sons shall perish. Second Esdras 15. This is Second Esdras 15 and 57. Thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy cities shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. Right. So a lot of your children, people that you love, are going to die in these upcoming wars. A lot of kids, hey, a lot of these raggedy ass kids, man. These crazy niggas, these young niggas, man, in Philly, these young bucks, man, they're gonna be drafted in the war, bro. They're gonna pick up a gun and fight, and they're gonna be smashed, man. They're gonna be fucking smashed. I'm telling you, man, when that when that draft come, and let me say this, a lot of people are not willing to fight for America. Here it is, you got these feminists, you got these fucking politics that sit on their ass in the chair making laws and shit. And they're not fighting, man. They're not gonna go through blood, sweat, and tears. They're gonna send average everyday people into these wars, man. Matter of fact, average young everyday people. My generation, Generation Z, and Generation Alpha. And you millennials, man. They're gonna grab a lot of people and they're gonna put them in these wars. And they shall be judged in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second, Aki. I'm trying to find that scripture. Um, shit, it's on the brothers page. Give me 1 second, Jimmy. GMS Barak. Damn, I can't find it. It's all right. Fuck it. It says that the sons, uh, bridegrooms. Let me type in bridegrooms real quick. Bridegrooms, second address. There we go. Second address. Second address 1633. The virgins, I think I read this earlier, but hey, I can read it again. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. So you women out here, y'all have nobody to protect y'all, no men, no cousins, no uncles, none of these male figures that you have in your life that you take advantage of. Or matter of fact, that your baby daddy and all that, hey man, they're gonna die, man. They're gonna die by the sword, and you're gonna be left out, left vulnerable. Nobody to protect y'all, man. And a lot of these dudes in these prisons, these rapists and child kidnappers and murderers, they're gonna escape and hunt down you women, man. I'm telling you, the time of Jacob's trouble is gonna be a very harsh time for a lot of people. All we have to do is just keep on praying to Yahweh Shemi Shah so we can make it through. So I'm gonna end this video off here, man. Call Allah, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kadash. All right, double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, peace and citations to all you Akim, Aqua, Shalom.